stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. Oh, there are people here. Awesome. Seemed like Facebook was running really slow. So I'm not as red as I look. I think that's just the lighting. So I was just out. Hey, Maylin. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How are things up there in Canuckland? Good, I hope. Good, I hope. Yeah, it's funny because, we moved into this house and it's got a graveyard, man. And I'm very, very happy about that. And, a lot of guys my age say, I don't want a yard. It's too much work. And even the guy that's working with us on the houses. Now, I need to be able to rely on you that you're going to, make sure that you mow the lawn, right? People don't understand. Okay, I've never had a lawn, ever. I've never, ever, ever had a lawn of my own. Okay, and I like mowing. I like weeding the yard. I want to pull up to the house, and say, "Damn, that looks nice." I want to be proud of it. We should be proud of the homes that we live in. Okay, why is that? Because this is a house of God. God lives here. Okay. And I like it when people come over to my house and they're just like, I just feel so comfortable here. And eventually I got to kick them out. It's going to be bedtime at some point, right? So, but, and that's part of integrity. That's certainly a part of integrity. Um, Maintaining, you don't go into a church and it's a mess. No, it's a house of God. You gotta show it some respect. You gotta show it some respect. And even in that situation, you show Mother Earth a little bit of respect, and you're probably gonna get some back. It's strange how life works. And it can appear in a lot of different ways. All right, let's do some introductions and we'll get to the actual topic. Welcome to the Daily Trudge times 2, because it's the second one today. And if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching live or the rewatch. So let's pull out the definition of integrity first and see what we get. I already have it here. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. He is known to be a man of integrity. Another one here is the state of being whole and undivided. Ooh, I didn't know division was a part of this. And I was talking about division yesterday, and it's just silly. It's just silly. Division doesn't belong in recovery at all. It really has no place. Okay. I'm not going to get into the controversies with you around what path is the better way. That is a waste of our time. Right? That's a waste of our time. Instead, we should be talking about what are we going to do to make it better. Homelessness is a great example on that. Just talk. It's all talk. Bark, 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 bark. Nobody does anything. Bark, 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 bark. Hi, Amber. It's good to see you. Looks like you're going camping. I saw that. A little jealous. All right. What are the 5 attributes of integrity? Let's look at this. I'm gonna utilize this. Says, hey y'all. Might be Ingrid, but she would put a little something there. But it doesn't say who you are. She might want to let us know. So, but whoever it is, good to have you here. Good to have you here. All right. The first attribute of somebody with integrity is dependability. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Okay. This kind of goes right along with the 4 agreements or the 5 agreements, whatever it is. Okay. Be impeccable with your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Okay. There's a lot of times oh yeah. Hi Mandy. It's good to see you. I miss talking to my team. We really do need to have a meeting. I just actually want to get together and fuck around. Dependability. Dependability means people can rely on you and that you keep your promises. Yeah. Oh, got it. Somebody snagged it before I did. Mandy, look at you. You're a mind reader. Somebody knows their integrity. That's awesome. It's funny. Sometimes I come on here to educate other people, and I'm the one that gets educated. It still works. It works. Loyalty. Loyalty. Employers especially value it. Fuck employers. I'm sorry. I give no loyalty to employers. None. I just don't. Okay. I've fired too many times. No. So let's do a different one. Loyalty. Well, how about we go with unity, which is kind of the same thing in our program. That's what we utilize it, is it not? Okay. Loyalty also means that if you tell me something, it stays with me. It stays with me. That's what loyalty is. Earlier, I talked in the last one, I talked about forever people. Okay. And you got to be a forever person. You just do. There you go. Good job, Amber. Good job. I'm not saying employers are bad. I'm just saying I'm not good at being employed. Right? I apologize that I put that wrong. No, I worked for Aurora Mental Health. Great fucking company. Really good. I couldn't handle it. I can't give loyalty to them. And that's what I was saying. Good job. And the Nuggets are on fire right now. I don't watch basketball, but it should be a lot of fun. But what is that? Why did that happen? Because of your loyalty. Because you keep showing up even when things are hard. Okay? Integrity, when it comes down to it, is doing the right thing even though it's hard, or doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. That's integrity. Doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Honesty. Integrity requires honesty. Don't appease your friends. If you appease your friends, you're not a very good friend. When you don't want to. Yeah. Yesterday, I really didn't want to do the 6:30 meeting. I didn't. Wasn't up for it. But once you get into it, things change. And I had an anxiety attack about half hour before it. So, but I showed up. I was there. I let the group know, hey, I'm going through this. The whole meeting was weird. I had to move, got rained out. But yet the meeting went on. It goes on. Okay. So what if I would have just thought, this is too much? Yeah. The rain didn't want. They could hear me, but I couldn't hear them. So honesty. Be honest with your friends. Hey, I notice you're going through something. Let's talk about it. Hey, I noticed that you're kind of moving into some old behavior. You better cut that shit out or you're going to go back out. And I don't want that to happen to you. That's a friend. Don't watch people struggle. The fuck's wrong with you? Watch them struggle and flip around. Right? If you saw a tortoise on his back, would you flip him back over? Would you keep on walking? Okay. Here's another thing of integrity. I haven't used this in a long time. Not used this example in a long time. You go and hold a door open for somebody and they don't say thank you. People will even go as far to be, you're welcome. If you're expecting something by doing something nice, don't fucking do it. Because you're not being nice. Do you run that? Let me ask you something. I bet you run a lot faster when it's a pretty girl. Okay? Men, do it because it's the right thing to do. How about that? How about that? Okay? Open doors for people with no expectation. None. We do not work that way. Okay? If you're doing that, you're just being selfish. Well, hopefully she notices and I was so nice, she'll give me. No, it's not how life works. Have some integrity. Show that person some respect. Okay? I don't care who's going for that door. If it's female, I'll run over there and open it. She says, oh, yeah. I don't care. 2 years old, 80 years old, doesn't matter. Good judgment. This could be hard because we don't have very good judgment, do we? Not in the beginning, we don't. But if you get through those 12 steps, oh, you're gonna have great judgment. We talk about this all the time. All the time. It's your intuition. It's your tummy. Your tummy. That's where you're going to make good judgments. Ask your tummy. If it hurts, wrong move. What else? Respect. That can be really hard, can it? No, I don't respect that person. You know, my respect for that person has gone down because they've done this. I do that a lot. I should probably cut it out, right? Because that's just being judgmental. Okay, who cares about my level of respect? Right? Who cares? Right? No, having respect for other people is about being appropriate about it. Okay? If you give somebody a fake compliment, they know it. So don't do it. Don't do it. They will call you out immediately, and you're going to feel like an idiot because you both know it's not true. What you're doing is giving them a compliment on what you would like them to be. Okay? But integrity, I'm going to throw one more thing in here with integrity because it kind of sums up all of this. Unconditional love. That means that you love somebody for exactly who they are. And that can be tough because sometimes there's people out there doing strange things. You know, quirky things. A lot of things that we may not agree with. It's okay. It's all right. No, there's no reason to get all upset about little things, right? And if you are getting upset about little things, it is because you have a lot of little things that you didn't take care of. Okay? And it is the little things that kill. I'm telling you. Little things kill. Because we don't know how to deal with little things. Our problems need to be the size of giants. All right, that doesn't really have much to do with integrity. That has more to do with right sizing our problems. But isn't that a part of being honest? So integrity number one starts with honesty with yourself. Okay. If you cannot be honest with yourself, you're not going to be honest with anybody else. Okay. You're not capable of doing it because you don't know what the honesty portion of it is. And since we were all born dishonest, this can be real troublesome for us. What is honest? You know, I'm like, fine, I'll start being honest. But then what happened is then I start being brutally honest. And that is not integrous either. That's taking somebody's inventory and shoving it in their face. It's also partially gaslighting. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm brutally honest. Ugh. Sorry, I don't like aggressive. I'm not big on aggressive people or passive aggressive or passive. So, and a lot of times I may not even catch it. So, but when it comes down to it, integrity is about doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. And you'll find that you're doing that. You're doing that, right? People can leave you alone for a weekend and you don't have any thought of drinking. Get stuff done around the house, That's integrity. That means somebody can leave me alone with their animals and they know that I'll take care of them because I'm dependable, because I say I do what it is that I say. If I don't do that, then I make it amends. Right? Amends is so once it becomes a part of your daily life, just make amends. It's not that big of a deal. Most of the time it's something very minimal, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's about the contact. It isn't about the problem. It's about making a contact with another person and saying, yeah, maybe this was small, but it doesn't matter. It was still done. There is no difference between stealing $5 or $50,000. It's all the same. Okay. And since we are people that live in the solution, the problem is just an indicator for an action. Pretty cool, right? Now you don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel shameful, right? They're good. This is a good example. We do verifications in our 3:00 meeting, and he wasn't doing anything wrong, right? It's just that I had an observation, and he asked at the beginning of the meeting, "Hey, can I get my verification today?" He's been in the meeting forever. He's a co-host, and he helps out a lot, right? So yeah, we do treat him a little bit different. Can't do that. And so I sent him a message, and I'm like, "Hey, bud, this isn't your fault, and it's just an observation. But can you start texting it so that because I don't mind sending yours early or whatever. I know you. Why? Integrity. Okay. He's been there, and he's a friend of mine, right? But if you bring it up in the meeting, then everybody's like, well, how come he's different? How come I can't get mine? What is it that I am doing wrong? And that therefore I'm being treated differently in this process. See, he didn't do anything wrong, but I had to let him know about it. You don't have to, there's no reason to be rude to anybody. Okay. And he even apologized. And I told him, I'm like, you didn't do anything wrong, but it's just a natural thing, right? I'm sorry I did that. What does that mean? That means he has a fucking conscience. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I proceeded to tell him he didn't do anything wrong. You're a kick-ass motherfucker. And I love you, dude. I love you too. I actually wake up a lot of times and there's messages from people on here saying, I love it. Hey, how are you doing today? I love you. It's weird stuff. I'm not used to that yet. Still getting used to it. All right. I see people are leaving, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's date night, and yeah, I'm a little wore out. So, all right, I got the lawn mowed. I did it during the 3 o'clock meeting. Just listen and mow. All right, I love you. Thanks for being here. Peace out and have a day.